I am delighted to inaugurate the Global Travel Market, which is an initiative of major stakeholders from the travel and tourism sector. I am happy to note that this initiative of the South Kerala Hoteliers Forum and the Thiruvananthapuram Chamber of Commerce and Industry brings together industry players and service providers from around the globe quite befittingly on the World Tourism Day. Therefore, I would like to begin by conveying my hearty Tourism Day greetings to all the stakeholders of the travel and tourism industry present here. I am informed that this three-day meet seeks to create enduring partnerships to promote tourism with special focus on South India and to showcase the entrancing charm of South Kerala, especially the state capital region. No doubt the recent post-COVID turnaround in the tourism sector is very encouraging, but at the same time, there is greater emphasis on the realization that the future of this vital sector solely depends on the adoption of a more sustainable model. This idea was reinforced in the Leadership Summit of G20, which emphasized the key role of tourism in advancing social and economic development, which is by all means sustainable and inclusive. The Government of India has a vision of earning 56 billion US dollars as foreign exchange, creating around 140 million jobs in tourism by 2030 through inclusive growth and focusing on cruise tourism, ecotourism, and adventure tourism. Besides, the Union government has been investing in infrastructure and promoting the Swadesh Darshan 2.0, which will focus on sustainable and responsible development of tourist destinations. Our heritage in tourism is marked by a vast history of cultural diversity that very few countries can boast of. The large number of heritage monuments spread across the country offer immense tourism potential. Today we have internalized the spirit of the slogan Vikas Bhi, Virasat Bhi. The development and progress must go hand in hand with our heritage. The slogan which has been given by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, who emphasized the protection and global promotion of Indian knowledge system, traditions and cultural values. Though we sometimes tend to limit our general perception about tourism to leisure and fun, the awareness about the cultural and educational aspects of tourism is now on the rise. The earliest promoters of tourism were travelers who came to India in search of either knowledge or trade and shared with the world a taste of the splendor that marked various parts of India. In fact, the Indian thought leaders had envisioned. Kerala is described as God's own country. India has so much to offer in terms of natural and physical beauty. But our thought leaders had envisioned that people from all over the world will come to India to pursue knowledge, wisdom. And it was said, Etad desha parshu tasya sakashad agraj anmana swam swam charitram shiksheram prithviyam sarvam anava. People from various parts of the world, they will come to India not only to understand the Indian culture and the metaphysical wisdom, but also to understand and learn about their own cultures. So we will have to do some introspection that what our ancient thought leaders had envisioned and whether we have made ourselves ready to receive those who come to pursue knowledge. Historian Professor Neelkant Shastri writes about how the accounts of Chinese travelers like Hyun Sheng provided minute details like the bearings and distances of various places, some of which included those in South India too. The age-old fame of Kerala is noted in some accounts which assert that a piece of Indian teak wood found in the Babylonian ruins might have been exported from Kerala around about 3000 before Christ. We also see writings about the Greeks coming with gold and returning with black gold, that is black paper. The 16th century Portuguese poet Camões describes Kerala as a smiling plain which, fair as a garden, spread from the mountain to the surging main. Later we saw the Dutch parading before the world the plant wealth of Kerala through Hortus Malabaricus. All these events and references go on to prove the age-old global interest in Kerala, in India, particularly in Kerala. It is up to our tourism sector to creatively nurture such interest and utilize the opportunities that come with it. At the same time, we have to fashion our policies and approach to tourism by considering the changing trend of the travelers, looking more for an experience rather than the mere pleasure of travel. The travelers of today are keen observers, conscious about ethical and ecological concerns, and who see tourism as an experience that provides an authentic feel of the nature, people, and cultures of the places they visit. The experience they seek involves the effortless interaction and mingling with local communities so that they take home lasting memories. The change in attitude makes it abundantly clear that the future of tourism anywhere depends entirely on how well we preserve our nature and culture from the ravages of environmental destruction and climate change, which has globally been seen as a bigger threat than COVID. It is a relief that nations are accelerating climate action in tourism by adopting and supporting sustainable and inclusive models. For India, respect for nature and interest in preserving the environment have been part of our culture since time immemorial. We believe that man and nature share the same cycle of birth and death. We have a line from an ancient text, Sasyamiva martya pachyate, Sasyamiva jayate punah. A mortal ripens like corn, and like corn is born again. In another beautiful verse, the trees have been considered to benevolent, generous, great people. Aho esham varam janma sarva pranyu pajivanam sujanasya yeva yesham ve vimukha yanti narthina. How covetable is their life, providing nourishment to all beings who come to them, no one seeking sustenance from them has to go disappointed, just like needy people seeking help from good, generous men. These ringing words come as a call to respect the environment and to protect it. The Tirukural exhorts men to respect the rain. It says, it is the unfailing fall of rain that sustains the world. Therefore, look upon rain as nectar of life. Therefore, when global tourism highlights importance on guarding the environment, it is the Indian ideal being reiterated. I am happy that the government of Kerala has made a paradigm shift towards promoting, supporting, and sustaining green tourism with greater emphasis on preserving state's ecology, culture, and heritage. This also means investing in people and projects that illustrate potential of tourism to drive growth and opportunity for all. Here I would mention the Responsible Tourism Initiative in Kerala, which has been involving rural communities in the tourism activities. Who would have thought earlier that hundreds of families in a village in Kerala would supply banana leaves for serving food in tourist centers that choose to avoid plastic? Sustainability is not about the environment alone, but safeguarding and preserving local communities, their cultures and economics through a joint effort of the government, industry, local communities, and civil society organizations. It is heartening to note that Kerala tourism policy and tourism initiatives are well integrated into the sustainable development goals. I am sure the industry players assembled here will deliberate on further strengthening the responsible tourism model by promoting new destinations, products and initiatives that offer a unique and customized experience to tourists. The state's effort to build reliable and sustainable waste management protocol and infrastructure in tourist destinations also deserves mention. The tourism industry can contribute substantially for the success of this drive, since every inch of rural Kerala offers a tourism opportunity. Kerala's initiative in leveraging digital technology in tourism promotion brings hopes of startups flourishing in the tourism sector. I am told that this conference will explore the scope of Kerala in promoting niche products like wellness tourism, wedding tourism, MICE, that is meetings, incentives, conferences and exhibitions, and adventure vacations by integrating values of sustainability and inclusivity. I hope the delegates representing different segments of tourism, and I would particularly like to mention about the foreign guests who are here, who are visiting us. They will have a fruitful time and their stay here will be very pleasant and enjoyable. My best wishes for the success of this conclave. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Valre nanni. Jai Hind.